the Edmonton Oilers would like to select with their first pick?
How much attention do you pay to that, and then look into where you might fit in on certain rosters and all that speculation?
I try not to. I try not to enjoy the process as much as I can. Times like these today, going on the boat, seeing the kids this morning, baseball yesterday, it really helps a lot to not think about the draft and just enjoy the process.
Just in terms of any interaction you might have had with the Oilers, I mean, did you visit Edmonton? How did any of those meetings go?
No, I just met with them at the Combine. I think I had a good meeting with them, and we'll see what happens tomorrow at the draft.
There seems to be some question still about wing or center. I mean, you've gotten asked a bunch of times, but where do you project yourself in the National Hockey League?
I think, I started playing center after Christmas this year for the first time, so I think maybe I'm a little bit more used to wing, but I think in the long run I have the skill set to play center in the NHL. So my favorite position is center, so I want to learn more about the position so I can eventually play full time.
Guys on our station that talked to you in Edmonton said you also like to play right wing as well, including the other wing and center.
Yeah, I'd rather play right wing than left wing, but I mean, really anywhere. I know they put me on on websites and stuff. They put me center, left wing, but I prefer right wing than left wing. But I really don't care.
Why is that?
You've been compared to Jamie Benn a lot, and that includes the physical play, but also the mean streak. So how do you find sort of that balance between playing with an edge but not going too far over the line?
I try not to go too far. I like to be hard to play against, not just with the puck but without the puck too on forecheck. It's a big part of my game, especially being a center, being big and stuff, and the D zone helps a lot. So I'm not scared to get dirty in the corners or go to the net and stuff and need cross checks. So I think that's a big part of my game.
How much of a hockey fan are you? I mean, that may sound like a silly question, but you've been going through your own life. But how much attention do you pay to the National Hockey League on a day-to-day basis?
Growing up, my dad was a coach in the QMJHL, so I was at the rink every day. It was QMJHL growing up and NHL and everything. And if you would have told me about 5 years ago that I'd be here today, I wouldn't have believed you. I was just playing because hockey was my passion, and it's what I like to do. It's what I love to do. So, that's the same mentality I have today. I keep doing it not because of where I am or because of what could happen in the future, because it's my passion. It's what I love to do, and I can't imagine my life without hockey.
What area of your game do you think you need to work on the most to take the next step?
I think my explosiveness. I'm good on puck protection, good on the walls and everything, but if I can get more explosive, find open space a little bit faster, I can be even more dangerous.
Are you meeting with any other teams here in addition to the Combine?
I'm not sure yet. I have a dinner tonight with my agency and my family, and I think my agent told me to stay ready if anything happens, so we'll see what happens.
Are you, I don't want to say glad that this is almost over, but I mean, how excited are you that tomorrow you'll finally find out and start the next chapter of your career?
Yeah, last year one of my good friends, Svechnikov, got drafted to Detroit, and he told me, you have to enjoy the process because it only happens once. Like the draft only happens once, but just enjoy the process because it's as much fun. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. But I mean, now that we're getting 24 hours pretty much to the draft, I'm getting really excited. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know if I'm gonna sleep tonight. So it's gonna be really exciting.
Has it sunk in yet that you're probably gonna end up somewhere in Western Canada?
Not really. I mean, when I got drafted to the QMJHL and I got drafted to Cape Breton, it took me like 2 months to really realize that I got drafted to them. So right now, I remember I watched the draft lottery with my family, and it hasn't really sunk in, so I can't even imagine what tomorrow's going to be like.
Have you thought about just being potentially a first-round draft pick just for a Canadian team and all the expectation and hope and people wanting to know what you have for breakfast every day?
Yeah, I was going to say the pressure, I think, is what he means.
All of this, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, pressure really doesn't scare me or anything. If you want to be a good player in the NHL, if you want to win a Stanley Cup, it's going to come eventually. So I think right now is the best time really to learn and to get used to it. So like I said, I'm not scared. I look forward to playing for a market, for a team that the fans expect winning and nothing less, and expect Stanley Cup playoffs every year. So it's going to be really fun.